Well, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to everybody. It's Ronnie with Whip and Chain. I work alongside Maggie and Lauren to bring you crochet tutorials and to answer any questions about crocheting that you may need. So today is Texture Tuesday video. Today's textured video is the flying V-stitch. It is textured, but it's very light. It's on the lighter side of texturing, but it's still there. And the nice thing about this pattern, as you can see, it's the same. I mean, it's basically the same on both sides, but there is also a back, however you want to say that. But anyway, it's a pretty stitch. It's very easy. If you know how to single crochet, you got this. This is a pattern that you can actually do watching a TV show and just relaxing with it. Now, for me, when I was learning this stitch and doing this stitch, so my stitch counts didn't get off, I do use a stitch marker, and you'll see me doing it in the tutorial. Maybe it's something that'll help you. Now, there's a couple different stitch markers, and I finally found the purpose of these, at least the purpose of these for me. And I'll show you in this, so maybe that'll help. For transparency reasons, I am using I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. I will recommend anybody to go to Hobby Lobby. It's the best. Best choices, best quality yarn, best everything as far as I feel. Anyway, and this color is called Drizzle Me This. All right, so I am showing you in a 5mm hook. These hooks, they're the bomb for me, the clover hooks. And they don't make your hands tired. Now this pattern is done in, for your chaining rows, they're done in 6s. And so just 6, 6, and 6 until you get to the length that you want, the width that you want. And then I just need you to add 2 more. Okay. So I am going to do a very small sample. So you can make these. You can go as big as you want with this. Totally your choice. So multiples of 6. Mm, 22, 23, and 24. I got my width that I need, so I'm going to just add 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay. Now, I like to use the back loops, but you can use the regular chain if you want. Okay. Second chain from the hook, I want you to put in a single crochet. There we go. And then a single crochet in every stitch going all the way down. So this row, it's pretty easy. Well, actually, I want to say all the rows they're just single crochets and spiked single crochets. That's this whole pattern. So this is a really good starter pattern for someone just trying to get comfortable with crocheting. Yesterday I was off of work. Yesterday was Sunday, and I had all this time to dedicate to crocheting, and everything I tried to do just didn't work out. With the patterns, with the stitches, with me trying to just be a little creative. You guys ever have those days? I ended up accomplishing 0 when it came to crocheting. But then I have those days where I actually get so much done. So I've learned with crocheting, you got to take your bad days, because I usually have so many more good days. I'd say in this whole pattern, if using the back loops is your best choice. It gives you a more beautiful edge than doing a chain. I try very hard to do it this way. There's some patterns just that don't work that way, but if you can, it's good. Okay. So when you're all done that row, turn, chain 1, and put 1 single crochet in each the next 3 stitches. And 3. And then after you do 3, please chain 1, skip 1, and now put a single crochet in each of the next 5 stitches. After the 5, chain 1, skip 1, and 1 single crochet in the next 5 stitches. This is the, oh, when I talk I lose my count. 3, 4, and 5. And chain 1, and this is your count: 5, chain 1, skip 1 until you get to the end. So it's 5 single crochets, chain 1, skip 1, 5 single crochets. All right, when you're at the end, chain 1, skip 1, and 1 single crochet in the last 3. 2 and 3. And turn your work. I want you to chain 1, and I want you to put 1 single crochet in each stitch. And when you get to your chain 1, skipped 1 stitch, even put a single crochet in that one right there. So every stitch gets 1 single crochet. So, and to repeat the row that we just did before, the chain 1, skip 1, 5, chain 1, that's row 2. We're on row 3, okay? Remember, put a single crochet in every single stitch. I have a tabby cat that gets very upset when doors are shut for some reason. Doesn't matter whether he's on the inside or on the outside of that door. When that door is shut, he has a meltdown. My son works very odd hours, so he goes to bed very early, and he wants to go in the bedroom with them. So that's why he's out there, if you can hear him on the video. Okay, so we are at the end. Chain 1 and turn. And we're going to do again. This is row 4. Just 1 single crochet in every stitch. All right, when you get to the end, I want you to chain 1 and turn. Now this is where we're going to start our V-stitches. Okay, so I want you to put 1 single crochet in the very first stitch. Now we're going to do a spiked stitch, and that spiked stitch is on a count for this next stitch, so we don't want to crochet in that one. So what I do is I take my stitch marker and mark the stitch that I'm going to be doing my next single crochet in. That way I don't have to guess, did I make it or did I mess it up? So you know where you did that skip, that chain 1 skip? You're going to go down into that one. You're going to put your hook in there and grab some yarn and come on up. Now, let it have some don't make it tight. Don't make the tension tight. Keep it a little on the loose side of it. Then you wrap your hook and you do a single crochet. Now, do you see why I did that? So I don't have to guess where I'm going next. So I put my hook in that. I take it out. I'm going to put a single crochet in that stitch and the next 2. So 3 single crochets. So now, before I finish, I'm going to do this to do the other end of my V. So I'm going to put this in, saying this is where I want my hook to go after I do the V. You go down, grab your yarn, pull it up, and remember, don't make it super tight or it will buckle. Wrap your hook and do your single crochet. Okay, now you did your first one. Now, you already accounted for that one, so you go in here and I make 1 single crochet. Okay. After I make 1 single crochet, I'm going to put that in to the stitch I want. And I find my next one. See it right there? Go down, grab some yarn, bring it on up, wrap my hook, and there. So now my hook goes here. When you're in the middle of the V-stitches, the middle, you do the 3 single crochets. 2 and 3. I'm getting ready to finish my V, so put my hook, my stitch marker, so I can go down and there. Now since I'm in between V's, that means that I only put 1 single crochet in. I'm going to do my next V. Now, if you don't need the stitch marker, it is not a requirement. It helps me. Time to do a spiked single crochet. Now, since we are in the middle, you need to do 3 single crochets. Since I'm going to finish my V, this is going to be my skip stitch. Here's my next one. Now, until you get the hang of it, when you don't need your stitch markers anymore, that's great. Now I'm going to go right in here and do my single crochet. And this is how easy it is to do this stitch. I'm going here, next one. And there. And then 3 single crochets. That's 1. 2, and that's 3, and then finish off my V. Bring it up, 1 over, and then you put 1 single crochet in the very last stitch, and there is your V stitches. So then all you do is chain 1. You put in 1, 2, 3 single crochets, chain 1, skip 1, and then you're back to your 5, and then 1. And 5, and then you chain 1, you skip 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Chain 1, skip 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 1, skip 1, and then you put in your last 3. 1, 2, and 3. And that is your flying V-stitch. Then you would do 2 more rows of your single crochets and then back to your V. So it's just repeating rows 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is your flying V-stitch. And that is what it looks like on the back with this yarn. Beautiful, huh? Well, I thank you everybody for taking the time to watch our videos and all the support we're getting. We're getting a lot of new subscribers. We're getting a lot of people coming over to our Facebook page, WIP, W-I-P, for Work in Progress and Chain. Please come find us. We would love you to join. And if there's anything else you want to see or something new you want us to try, let us know. Until next time, I'm Ronnie. I work alongside Maggie and Lauren, and we can't wait to bring you your next video. Happy crocheting.